Welcome to Strange Planet. After the Super Bowl this past Sunday, they released on Netflix Cloverfield, The Paradox. Now, for those of you who don't know, and which is pretty much everybody, I enjoyed the first Cloverfield film. J.J. Abrams was the producer of it, and it was great. For those of you who don't know the movie, it's an awesome sci-fi movie. It's one of those found footage kind of films, but it's one of those found footage films that was just done the right way. It depicted this group of young adults at a party, at a birthday party, at the main protagonist's birthday party. I'm terrible with names. And that's when the monster comes out from the river in New York City. You see the whole Statue of Liberty head getting thrown into the street. Poor Statue of Liberty. Always gets it in these films. And the rest of the film is them trying to survive it by trying to find, the girl he loves, hanging out. Her apartment was on Columbus Circle near Central Park, and they run into the park. It just becomes this crazy thing. And the main thing that had everybody bugging out when this movie came out all those years ago was, where did this monster come from? What is it? Cloverfield Paradox, believe it or not, actually answers a little bit of that. I'm not going to reveal any spoilers. I don't think this film needs that. However, I am going to give it a rating and a review. The movie depicts, a space station in orbit where the crew is trying to help deal with a worldwide crisis of lack of energy resources. So they're trying to work it out, and then something goes terribly wrong. It involves living organisms, and it involves interdimensional crossings. This whole thing about crossing over to another dimension, another Earth, say, another me, another you, and God knows what else can cross over. It's all, mixed into this now mythology of the Cloverfield universe, and you see the main characters struggling with that. Particularly the lead protagonist, played by this actress named, forgive me if I say it wrong, Guju. She plays one of the main people in this. She's up in the space station. She has a husband downstairs, and they went through a tragedy earlier in the film, so I guess there's already a setup for you to understand and kind of connect with her because of what she has gone through in her past. I found it alright. It wasn't the best one of the three. Don't forget, there was 10 Cloverfield Lane. I think what happens is we, as people who appreciate and watch these kind of films, we want to see a connection. Maybe I'll just speak for myself. I want to see a connection from this film to another film to another film in order for it to make sense, to make it right. This film does that minimally. I wasn't particularly crazy about how the outcome of it was. However, it did explain a few things at the very end, particularly, that made me go, wait a minute. Yeah, does it involve monsters? Yeah. Does it involve dimensions? Yeah. Does it involve the survivalist spirit of the human condition? Yes. But beyond that, it doesn't really give you much else to work on. You want to, let's put it this way. Had they just made the first Cloverfield movie, right? Way back when. And I saw it, and I enjoyed it, and that would be it. That was it. Then it's all good. You didn't have to make anything else. As a matter of fact, personally, I would have enjoyed, if I was a movie maker of that capacity, I would have been like, all right, the next Cloverfield movie will be the events of the exact same night, but through the lens of another person with their camera. That's how I would have done it. I would have been like a bunch of guys hanging out, a group of young adults hanging out in the Bronx or whatever, chilling out at I don't know where, and then all of a sudden they see it coming at me like, so that's the way I would have done it. But okay, fine. So I'm going to give Cloverfield, The Paradox, only 2 moons going around the strange planet. Yeah, it was watchable but not memorable. I could see the first Cloverfield over and over and over again and love it. 10 Cloverfield Lane, I could watch it maybe a handful of times, but I'm not addicted. It's not like, oh my God, I gotta go see 10 Cloverfield. It doesn't work like that for me. This movie, Maybe I'll see the very last few minutes of it. You know, just so that I can really wrap my head around certain things to help to try to connect with the other two films, even though it's almost kind of like trying to put a round peg in a square hole. What are your thoughts about Cloverfield, The Paradox? Talk to me. Comment below and share with me your thoughts about this new Netflix sci-fi film. This is Ralph from Strange Planet. Take care.